on earth are you doing here at this hour of the morning?
Oh, I know it's kind of early.
I haven't even got the coffee made.
Well, I didn't come for breakfast, Mona.
Well, I'll have a glass of juice anyway.
Erica's still asleep?
Yep, it takes more than a light knock on the door to wake her up. Oh, sit down, Nicky. Sit down and tell me what the problem is.
I say there was a... Yeah, I can't blame you for assuming that every time Nick Davis shows up, it's got to be a problem.
Oh, it's not that, Nicky, but you don't usually show up on my doorstep at this hour after working half the night. Well, what's the trouble?
Phil, Mona, there's been a bad accident.
Oh, no, Nicky. What happened?
Oh, I don't know. It's some freak accident in the mailroom where he works. I still don't know all the details. It's not clear to me. Apparently some heavy a cart, a loading cart or something. Its brakes failed and it rolled and hit Phil and pinned him against the wall.
Oh, is he badly hurt?
I don't know. And nobody's going to give me any details.
Well, how did you find this out in the first place?
By accident. I happened to be over at Link Tyler's when Ruth phoned them the news.
Nicky, you were at Link...
Please.
All right, never mind. How's Ruth bearing up?
Well, she seems kind of shaky. Dr. Martin was with her.
You went over there?
Well, of course I went over there. Link Tyler wasn't going to give me any information. I had to find out if Phil was all right.
Oh, Nicky.
Only you forget he's my son.
You're the first one who should forget that.
You don't think I have a right to know?
As far as Philip is concerned, Nicky, you have no rights at all.
All right, call them obligations. Call them anything you want, but I'm going to New York.
And what do you think you're going to accomplish by that?
Well, at least I'll find out if Phil's okay.
You don't really believe they'd actually try to withhold information from you, do you?
Well, I know Dr. Martin said he'd call me this morning, Mona, but, well, I don't know.
If Dr. Martin said he'd call you, Nicky, he will call you. Now, you just stay out of it. Please sit down and listen to reason. There's no necessity for you to go to New York.
What do you mean there's no necessity?
Please sit down. Philip is not your son, legally or morally. He's Ruth Brent's son, and has been for the 19 years of his life. And she's the only one who has a right to be there.
Yeah, but that's just the point, Mona. She's not going to New York, so somebody...
She's not going.
Well, Philip made Ann Tyler promise that she wouldn't tell anybody in Pine Valley about the accident. Ruth feels that if Philip didn't want her to know about it, she shouldn't go.
And you feel you should.
Oh, I have to, Mona. I mean, he might be injured seriously. Then we wouldn't be there if he needed us.
Nicky, he doesn't need you.
Well, he may not want to see me. But that's two different things.
Oh, now, Nicky, don't split hairs with me. It's all the same thing. Physically, there's absolutely nothing you can do. I'm sure that he's getting the very best care available.
I don't doubt that for a minute.
And emotionally, there's nothing you can do but cause a great deal of damage.
Well, now, I just don't happen to see it that way, Mona.
Nicky, you came to me for advice. Now, don't go to New York. Don't go. Just stay out of it. Oh, honey, I didn't know you were up. Well, with this racket, who could sleep?
Wow, what a wonderful way to greet your mother. Don't you even say good morning?
When it is a good morning. Erica, would you like some juice? What I'd like most is a little privacy in my own house. Oh, now, Erica.
No, it's all right, Mona. I have an early class in the studio.
It must be very early. Nicky, promise me one thing.
What's that?
Think about it. Now, just please think about it.
All right, Mona. I'll promise you that. I'll think about it. Thanks. Goodbye, Mona.
Bye, honey.
Goodbye, Erica.
Bye. Creep. Oh, really, Erica? Well, Mother, I don't know why I have to spend every waking moment in this house with Nick Davis on my back. He didn't say anything to you. Just his being here is enough to ruin my whole day. My son started very early this morning. What was he doing here anyway? He just stopped by for a cup of coffee on his way to the dance studio. I guess a breakfast stays is a breakfast earned.
Erica, why must you always feel that everyone's motives are self-serving?
In his case, they are.
And in your case?
I'm not sure I know what you're getting at.
Well, what is your motive for going after Jeff Martin?
It's not a free meal ticket anyway.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Mother, what do you think my motive would be? I'm in love with him. Is there anything wrong with that?
No. Not if the feeling is genuine.
Or do you think I'm lying?
To yourself, perhaps. I don't think you have a way of knowing what your true feelings are, Erica. I don't think you've given yourself a chance to find out whether it's the real thing or not.
Now, just how would I go about doing that?
By giving yourself a chance to see other people, make dates with other boys, before you decide to get serious.
Mother, I dated all through high school. And besides, I didn't just decide to get serious. I fell in love.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Really, I don't see why it's any concern of yours anyway. It's between Jeff and me.
Erica, you're my concern. And I don't want to see anyone get hurt.
Mother, how could I possibly get hurt?
By rushing into something.
But just don't worry about it, okay?
Erica, I do worry. I want you to think about everything until you know what you really want.
Mother, I not only know what I really want, I'm going to get it.
Now, honey, what do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm going to marry Jeff Martin.
Hello, Philip.
Hi.
They told me they brought you here, but they didn't come here to find it, so I'm a little bit late.
You really didn't have to come.
How are you feeling?
Same as usual. I mean it. I know how busy you are.
Oh, I just like to look busy.
Yeah. And that's a prop.
You know, when I first started working, I learned that if you want to leave work, it looked like you're taking a job home with you. That never fails to impress the brass, and it's very useful when you bump into them on the elevator an hour before closing time.
I've seen how hard you work.
Well, I like it. It's the best therapy in the world. Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing. The nurses here watch me like a hawk.
Well, they must think it's necessary. Besides, I'm sure we'll all feel a lot better knowing that you're under constant supervision, at least for a while.
We?
Klein, Dr.
You didn't tell my mother about the accident, did you?
No, I didn't tell her. But I wish you'd change your mind, though.
I'm sorry.
It really isn't fair to her or to me.
Look, I don't mean to put you on the spot. It's just that I don't want her to know. I've caused enough trouble as it is.
Will you, may I call her when you're feeling a little better?
I don't know.
Perhaps you'd let Dr. Colby call you?
No. Can't you see I don't want to have anything to do with Pine Valley for a while? Or anybody in it.
In spite of how they feel about you.
I don't want to talk about feelings either, Anne. Look, I'm sorry. I know you've been a good friend and I appreciate it. But it's got to be my way.
Certainly appreciate all you're doing, Dr. Colby. Keeping me informed about Phil's progress. Yes, that certainly does make for a difficult situation. If he does relent, of course I will come to New York. No, I'll keep Mrs. Brent informed. I do wish I could have something a little bit more reassuring to tell her, though. Yes, I'm afraid that's all we can do. Right. Well, thank you, Doctor. Goodbye. elegant-looking camp counselor I have ever seen.
Well, it's a very special occasion when a girl has a dinner date with her father.
Before we go,
What is it, Dad?
I have some news that I think I ought to tell you before we go to dinner.
The year my mom won the Emmy was...
Couldn't this Dr. Colby tell you anything more?
No. The tests, of course, are continuing, but the results so far are encouraging. Doesn't seem to be any internal injuries.
What about the pain in his back?
Well, that could be a dislocated disc. They're having an orthopedic specialist come in tomorrow, and we'll know more then.
Dad, I know you're very busy, but do you think you could go to New York and see how he is?
And the municipal hospital is a very fine hospital. Dr. Colby promised to keep me informed.
Well, could I go? I mean, I know he doesn't want to see me, but at least he'd know that I was there.
Honey, he doesn't want to see anybody.
Not even Mrs. Brent?
He made Anne promise that she wouldn't even let us know about it.
Well, I'm glad she went back on her word. I mean, I'd rather know than not know, wouldn't you? You see, I knew about it anyway. No one had to tell me.
What do you mean you knew about it?
Well, you remember the nightmare I had last night? That something happened to Phil?
Honey, that was just a dream.
No, but it came true.
Okay. All right, we're not going to argue about it. But I think the important thing is for you to realize that you ought to stay away from there for now. Right?
Yes, I understand. I wish there was something I could do.
I know.
You see, when someone you love is hurt, and there's nothing you can do to help them,
Sometimes the best thing you can do is not do anything.
I know. Grant said the same thing. Look, could I call Anne?
Sure. Nothing wrong with that.
Is it all right if I call her from here now?
Well, look, why don't you wait until after we have dinner? By that time, Anne will probably go see Philip again, and she'll probably be back, and she'll have something to tell you.
Oh, all right, okay.
Meanwhile, why don't you try to think of a nice place we can go, and I'll get on my working clothes.
Oh, dear, they're serving dinner.
I don't feel much like eating.
Well, you have to make an effort, though.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll see you after I try the cafeteria fare.
You're not going to eat here?
Yes. And then I can come back and see you, if you don't mind.
There's no need to do that if you're fine.
I'd rather hear that from Dr. Colby.
It's just that I've been so much trouble for you.
In no trouble. I just wish... Well, you know what I wish.
I'm not ready to go back to the valley. And
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Then I won't argue with you. But, well, I'm off to sample the delicate cuisine of New York Municipal.
Good luck.
When I get back, we can compare notes.
Okay. Anne,
Yes.
thank you. You really are a good friend.
It's nice to hear that. Mr. Davis?
Miss Tyler, you're just the person I'm looking for.
Well, you're the last person I expected to see.
I'm sure that's true.
What are you doing here?
I came to see my son.
You what?
My son. Where is he?